And we're live. Welcome back po to Gurong Pinoy, mga kabguro. No, wherever you are all over the world, welcome back. And of course, if you are watching us on YouTube, make sure that you like this video and that you share this video. If you're watching us on Facebook naman, make sure, of course, that you like this video. You may start a watch party, tag your friends. Of course, napaka-importante that you share our video. Now, before we start with anything else, of course, we'll have our opening prayer. So please join me as we have our opening prayer.
Lord God, salamat po sa oras na ito na binigay niyo muli sa amin. Sa pagkakataon, Panginoon, salamat po sa maraming mga pagpapala at proteksyon na dulot mo sa bawat isa sa amin. At Panginoon, kami po ay humihingi ng inyong paggabay muli sa amin pong gagawin sa oras pong ito. Sana po ay marami po kaming matutunan sa mga leksyon na aming aaralin po ngayon. Patuloy po nawa na tulungan mo po kami sa aming mga pangarap, Panginoon. Ibinibigay po namin ang lahat po sa inyo, Panginoon, dahil ikaw po ang nagsabi na kung kasama ka namin sa lahat ng pagkakataon ay tunay nga po na magtatagumpay po kami. Kaya Ama, sana po ay mapakinggan mo ang mga hiling po namin na ito. I-bless mo po ang family ni Ma'am Mek, ni Sir Ram, maging ang mga pamilya din po namin, Panginoon. Dalangin ho namin ang buong bansa namin, buong mundo na nakakaranas pa po sa pandemic. Sana po ay bumuti na ang kalagayan po namin, O Diyos. Naniniwala po kami sa inyo sa mga pangako mo sa bawat isa sa amin. Salamat po sa Panginoong Jesus na nagdulot po sa amin ng pag-asa sa buhay po na ito. Ama, ito po ang aming dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.
Amen. And of course, we would like to welcome back the members of our Gurong Pinoy team, starting with our team Gardner and also, of course, our team Erickson. If you are a member of our Gurong Pinoy teams, of course, you are going to have a chance to answer our quizzes. All the items that we are discussing during our live stream are placed in your quizzes, and you can easily answer that for the entire day. Okay, so you can answer that the entire day. And of course, in the evening at 6 p.m., we are discussing our Guru Pinoy test items, Gen Ed for Saturday, and of course, Prof Ed for Sunday. Okay, now our team members are also going to enjoy their final coaching for free. That's for September 2021. The schedule can be found on your screen. Again, this is exclusive for all our Guru Pinoy teammates or team members. So if you are still not a member of our Guru Pinoy teams, it's very easy for you to join us. Just send us a message to our Facebook page wherever you are watching us. If you are watching us on YouTube later, you can go to our Facebook page and just send us a message. If you're watching us on our Facebook page right now, you can just easily send us a message later once this live stream is done. Now, if you are going to become a member for Let September 2021, you will be taking the Let in September of this year. Our basic membership is still at 1,000. Pro membership is at 1,250. And premium membership, that's Gen Ed, ProfEd, and Major, that's only at 1,800. Again, that is for Let September 2021. If you will not be taking the Let this September, and you might be taking it in January, March, June, or September next year, you may join Team Piaget. This is 1 year membership, and that's going to start in October 2021, and that's going to end by September next year. Basic membership is 2,000, Pro is 2,000, and Premium is just at 3,000. If you were formerly a member of our Gurong Pinoy teams, you might be a member of Team Gardner or Team Erickson, but you will not be taking the Let in September of this year. Your former membership fee is going to be deducted from the total payment of membership fee that we are going to have for Team Piaget. And we also have our 500 pesos discount for the first 200 members. So again, please do become a member of Team Piaget if you will be taking the Let in January, March, June, or might be in September next year. Okay. Now we also have our promo that is called Study Buddy promo. If you have a friend who is going to become a member with you, you will be paying just one fee for two members. Okay, so again, you will be paying just one fee for two members. It's only valid until the end of this month. So please do become a member of Guru Pinoy teams if you can, so that you can easily enjoy all the things that I have just mentioned, the quizzes, and of course, the major exams, the final coaching, all for free. Okay? Now, please do become one of our supporters if you can. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga supporters. Our supporters also have their exclusive group where I upload their quiz with answer key. Okay? So meron po silang exams with answer key. Maraming salamat to all our supporters. Ganon din po sa ating mga star senders. So pwede po kayong mag-send ng inyong stars. Maraming salamat Ma'am Rowena Miyode for sending us your stars tonight. We still have our stars goal of 1,000 stars for the weekend. So again, you can also support us by sending us your stars. You may also support us by sending us your super chat, super stickers whenever we go live on YouTube. Now, our Quiz Bee tournament is still going to have its third qualifying round. That will be on Wednesday. Again, third qualifying round that is going to be on Wednesday. Your qualifying round on Wednesday is going to be posted on our Guru Pinoy teams, and the grand tournament is going to be on August 14th, 6 p.m. You will be having a chance to win our exclusive and exciting cash prizes. For first place, it's 3,000. Second place, 2,000. Of course, third place, there's 1,000 pesos. Again, this is all exclusive for our Gurung Pinoy teams. And of course, tonight's video is still brought to us by Brain TV HD. Be one of the first 1,000 subscribers of Brain TV and have a chance to win 200 pesos. She also has her grocery giveaway. So if you can join her grocery giveaway, there's going to be a chance that you win this grocery package that you can see in your screen right now. There's 5 kilograms of rice. And of course, there's also some groceries that she is going to give away. Her Facebook page is Rain TV. The mechanics are there. And of course, her YouTube channel is Rain TV HD. Just follow the mechanics and you can easily join the grocery giveaway. And of course, tonight, we are going to discuss the 20 items that you've answered to your quizzes. This is Professional Education 20 items. Again, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Rowena Miyode. If you can send us your stars, please do send us your stars. And also send us your super chat, super stickers on YouTube. Please go ahead and like this video, share this video, so we may start in just a few minutes. My question dito, Sir Charito Manuel. Good evening, Ma'am Mek. Tanong ko lang po sa mga math majors, kung meron po silang group, pa-join po ako. For math majors, meron po tayong Google Classroom where we post your majorship materials. I'm not sure if our math majors have made their group chat. Okay, so sa mga math major dyan, pag may group chat daw po kayo, pakisali po si Sir Charito Manuel. Okay, good evening po sa lahat. Again, please do send us your stars if you can. And also send us your super chat, super sticker. But napaka-importante po is you share this video, like this video, start a watch party, and of course, go tag your friends. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Dolorosa Santaan, for the watch party. Paki-share po ng ating video. I-share po yung ating video. Maraming salamat po. Please do share our video. Start a watch party. Tag your friends. And of course, please do like this video. Maraming salamat po for sharing our video. Again, please do share our video. Napaka-importante. Marami tayong nakitang comments kahapon na they have seen our video because someone shared it. One of their friends shared it. So again, please do share our video. Start a watch party. Tag your friends. And do like this video. I-share na po yung ating video. Mag-react sa ating video. A few people have still not reacted. Please do share our video. Okay, share po yung ating video. All right, we start with question number 1 for professional education. Who might a family consult with if they are worried about their child's ability to dress himself independently? Is it letter A, an occupational therapist, letter B, a physical therapist, letter C, a speech therapist, or letter D, all other answers are correct? Okay, what is the answer for number 1? What is your choice for number 1? Number 1 po, ladies and gentlemen. Again, please do share our video. Napaka-importante that you share our video so that we can reach out to more people. Batiin ko lamang yung ating mga first-timer, Ma'am Jovi Rian Navarro. First time in this online review, welcome po. And of course, if this is your first time to watch us, sa mga first timers natin, marami po tayong video sa YouTube. Sa atin pong live stream playlist this is already the 122nd video. Okay, so meron din po tayong playlist for Gen Ed. There's Gen Ed Science playlist. There's ProfEd playlist. And of course, there's the live stream playlist. So pag wala po tayong live, balikan niyo po lahat ng videos natin. Sir Ian Clarin TV, good evening. First time daw niyang mag-quiz kanina. Welcome po, and I hope you enjoyed taking the quiz today. Again, please do share our video. Please do share our video. I-share niyo po yung ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Okay, a lot of people are answering letter B. A lot of people kaya ay magiging ligwak din, no? Number 1 pa lang, ligwak ka agad. My B, my D, my A. Okay, going back to question 1. Who might a family consult with if they are worried about their child's ability to dress himself independently? Okay, to dress himself independently. Dress po. Sir Mark Josen Barnasya, dress po, dress. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya marunong magdamit, no? Hindi siya marunong magsuot ng damit. Okay, so say hindi siya marunong mag-tie ng shoelace niya. Is it letter A, an occupational therapist, letter B, a physical therapist, letter C, a speech therapist, or letter D, all other answers are correct? Thank you, Sir Jam or Ma'am Jam Henson and Ma'am Liza Marie, Sir Mark Josen Barnasya, and Ma'am Leonora Alejo for the watch party. Okay, the correct choice here is letter A. Letter A po yung ating hinahanap, hindi po letter B, physical therapist, hindi din letter C, speech therapist. Yung physical therapist usually, pag for example, na-aksidente ka, hindi ka nakakalakad, no, there's something wrong with your muscles, with movement. Okay, so hindi ka nakakalakad, for example, na nagka-aksidente ka, and so you need to go to your physical therapist para ma-exercise yung mga buto mo, yung muscles mo para mabalik yung inyong locomotion. Speech therapist, of course, would be for the speech, okay, for speaking. Now here, we are looking for your occupational therapist, yung tinatawag na OT, no, napakamahal din ng bayad sa kanila dito sa Amerika. Now, your OT, your occupational therapists, acknowledge the link between what people do and their health and well-being. To the profession, occupation means all the activities that a person finds meaningful, enjoys, and values. These occupations fall within the areas of work, productivity, hindi lamang occupation na for work or productivity, but also for play, leisure, for rest, for personal and domestic self-care. So dapat marunong ka ng inyong personal care. Pag hindi marunong ng personal care yung inyong anak, i-refer mo siya sa occupational therapy. Kung hindi siya makapag-function in her or his day-to-day activities, then that's also going to be under the role of your occupational therapist. So dressing up, which we do every day, that is going to be under your occupational therapist's roles. Okay, so letter A po yung ating hinahanap. Ayan, tama si Mamayla Fernandez. OT, fine motor movements. Okay, so fine motor movements siya. Whatever activities that we do every day in our daily living, that's under your occupational therapist's roles. Okay, so letter A, ang ating tamang sagot, ligwak, awit, pero move on. We proceed with number 2. This role, filled by school guidance counselors, helps students meet educational requirements for the present and the future. Is it letter A, leadership, letter B, support, letter C, advocacy, or letter D, academic planning? Okay, what's the choice for number 2? Mali agad, sabi ni Ma'am Leonora Alejo. Okay lang po yan. Importante ay hindi mamali sa let, no? Hindi pa naman let, so okay lang. Ayan, tama yung sinabi ni Ma'am Sheila Gitalan. Okay lang magkamali dito. Basta sa let, tama na tayo. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Danica de los Santos, for sharing our video. Wait, sabi ni Ma'am Danica. Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for number 2? I see a lot of D's and B's. Maraming na D at B. Okay, again, please do share our video. Mag-share po ng ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Please do share our video. Ma'am Laika Flores, first timer. Di po ako nakapag-join kahapon. Pero na-watch ko na po ang lecture kahapon and na-take ko na ang quiz. Napakagaling niyo magturo. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Laika Flores. Again, please do share our video so that we can reach out to more people. I-share po yung ating video, mga kaguro, para mas marami pa po tayong matulungan. Okay, B or D kaya? Assalamualaikum, Sir Abdullah Mundas. Sorry, late daw si Sir Abdullah. Okay lang po yan, no? Habol po. Assalamualaikum sa ating mga Muslim brothers and sisters. And of course, good evening sa lahat ng mga Kristiyano. Okay, maaring sa mga meron ding atheist, no? Good evening po sa inyong lahat. Okay, this role filled by school guidance counselors help students meet, yung pinaka-hint natin dito is to meet their educational requirements for the present and the future. Say you are a transferee and your school guidance counselor asks you to meet him or her, okay? And then the school guidance counselor would tell you these are the subjects that you need to take this semester, and then next school year this will be the subjects that you'll take so that you can graduate with your batchmate, okay? So you can graduate with your batchmate. So what is this role? Okay, ano ba yung role na to? Now, lahat ng roles na to that you can see in your screen right now, leadership, support, advocacy, and academic planning, lahat ng to ay piniplay ng inyong school guidance counselors. But what are we looking for? Educational requirements, helping students with their educational requirements. Of course, since your hints here would be the terms educational requirements, the correct choice is letter D, academic planning po ito. Hindi lamang support, no? Support is usually if you have a problem, if you have something that you are going through, your school guidance counselor is going to support you in that aspect. No, it might be emotional support, it might be psychological support. But in this case here, since we are planning academically, you are talking about educational requirements, this would be for academic planning. So letter D, academic planning, would be the correct choice. Academic planning, not support, not leadership, not advocacy. Okay, so academic planning po yung ating hinahanap. Ma'am Janeth Albero Palanas, maraming salamat po for sharing our video. Okay, so again, for number 2, letter D is the correct choice. Pero move on, we go to number 3. Which of the following scenarios best illustrates the concept of complementing each other's strengths and struggles, which is a key benefit of classroom collaboration? Is it letter A, Deborah only works in lessons in her areas of greatest knowledge while avoiding all others and passing those tasks on to Janet? Letter B, both Janet and Deborah seek to complement one another whenever they can in order to increase each other's confidence. Letter C, Deborah introduces social studies units for the class since she is skilled in teaching social studies, while Janet takes over the lead for math units. Or letter D, Janet speaks to Deborah after observing her classroom teaching in order to tell her where she seemed to go wrong. Which among these really shows or best illustrates complementing each other's strengths and struggles, which is a key benefit of classroom collaboration? Saan kaya yung ating choice, no? The best choice for number 3. Ma'am Saida Sangeban Palunsay, maraming salamat for sharing our video. Again, please do share our video. Mga kaguro, please share our video. Okay, letter B. Karamihang sagot, letter B. I see a lot of letter B's. Please do like our video, share our video. Share our video. Napaka-importante that you share our video. Ma'am Janice Inojales, sabi ni Ma'am Janice, it's my second time na nakapanood ng live. Iba pala ang experience pag live. Nakakakaba. Thank you, Ma'am Meg, for your generosity. God bless po. God bless din po. And of course, maraming salamat for tuning in. And of course, if you can, please do share our video. I-share po yung ating video. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Osmeina Tabua RDM and Ma'am Elmi Roa for sharing our video. Maraming salamat po. Okay, karamihang sagot nyo ay letter B. Letter B. Again, we are looking for the choice that best illustrates collaboration. Tingnan natin yung ating choices. Okay, so collaboration, complementing each other's strengths. Okay, now, again, this is complement that has letter E. Iba kasi ito sa complement na letter I, no? Yung complement na PLI, that would be praising one another, so if you are giving someone a compliment, that means you are praising that person, or it might be you are thanking that person. But when you say compliment na PLE, this means that you are supplementing each other's strengths and weaknesses, no? So when you say you compliment me, that means pinupunan mo yung kakulangan ko. If your boyfriend would tell you that we are so compatible, we complement each other, that means kung ano yung kulang sa kanya, ay pinupunan mo. Kung ano yung wala ka, ay pinupunan niya, no? So that is complementing each other's strengths and struggles. So saan kaya dito yung ating best choice? Sabi ng letter A, Deborah only works on lessons in her greatest or in her areas of greatest knowledge. Tama naman na dapat gawin mo yung inyong areas of greatest knowledge. Pero sabi dito, avoiding all others and passing those tasks on to Janet. We don't avoid our work in school, no? So, X itong ating letter A. Both Janet and Deborah seek to complement one another whenever they can in order to increase each other's confidence. So, sabi ng letter B, if there is a chance, they would complement one another. Okay, sabi naman ng letter C, Deborah introduces social studies units for the class since she is skilled in teaching social studies, while Janet takes over the lead for math units. Okay, that is our correct answer. Ito po yung ating tamang sagot, no? Letter D mo naman, Janet speaks to Deborah after observing her classroom teaching in order to tell her where she seemed to go wrong. For letter D, they are not collaborating. Janet is just giving her feedback on Deborah. Now, letter B mo, you might have thought that letter B is the correct choice, pero sabi kasi ng letter B, whenever they have a chance, they complement one another. But for letter C, they are already doing it. Okay, letter C naman, inintroduce ni Deborah yung social studies dahil skilled siya dyan, pero si Janet yung magti-take care, mag-take over ng lead for math units dahil forte niya, no? Forte niya yung math. And so letter C is the best choice for number 3. Letter C po. Hindi po A, hindi B, hindi din D. Okay? So awit na naman, maraming naligwak. Okay? Medyo maraming naliligwak ngayong gabi, no? Medyo confusing yung ating mga choices. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Maria Lucy Scarlett, for sending us your stars. So again, for number 3, it's letter C, not letter B. Letter C po ang ating tamang sagot for number 3. Okay, again, maraming salamat, Ma'am Maria Lucy Scarlett, for sending us your stars. Number 4, all of the following are examples of how teachers can use collaboration productively, except for letter A, working together to understand how to prepare students for an upcoming assessment. Letter B, sitting together to plan a new curriculum. Letter C, discussing ways to meet the needs of a struggling student. Or letter D, finding ways to avoid having to work with colleagues that are demanding. Okay, ano kaya yung best choice for number 4? Again, please do share our video. Mag-share po kayo ng ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Ma'am Christy Abrera Sabocor, maraming salamat po for the watch party. Late na nga, tapos mali po agad, sabi ni Ma'am Christy. Okay lang po yan. Again, okay lang po maligwak dito, wag lang salet. Ma'am Laila Liwag, maraming salamat po for sharing our video. Again, please do share our video. Maraming salamat for those of you who have already shared our videos, our daily watch party. Tag your friends. Please do like our video and share our video. Maraming salamat, Sir Ismael Nasala Hapalol, for tagging your friends and for sharing our video. Sir JV Zabala, maraming salamat for the watch party. Ma'am Elmi Roa, maraming salamat po for sharing our video. Ma'am K. Kabuyok, Ma'am Mek, pag naubusan ng time sa pagsagot ng quiz, automatic wrong na po yung ating item. Yes, automatic po ay considered wrong na siya pag naubusan kayo ng time. Ma'am Ri Ilalim, maraming salamat po for the watch party. Ganun din sa ating top fan na si Ma'am Loyalin Bangkali Dakipel. Again, please do share our video and tag your friends. Start a watch party. Sir Gotidok Jonathan Jr., maraming salamat po for the watch party. Ma'am Chari Benban, thank you for sharing our video. Okay, so number 4, all of the following are examples of how teachers can use collaboration. Of course, when you say collaboration, this is working together productively, except we are looking for the exception. And of course, the best choice here, the exception, is letter D, finding ways to avoid having to work with colleagues that are demanding. Okay, so marami kang rason, no? Marami kang dahilan para hindi mag-work with your demanding colleagues. That is the exception that we are looking for. Okay, that is not working collaboratively. So that is letter D for number 4. Letter D po ang ating tamang choice, no? So working together to understand how to prepare students for an upcoming assessment. This is collaboration. Sitting together to plan a new curriculum is also part of collaboration. Discussing ways to meet the needs of a struggling student is still collaboration. So your exception here is letter D. Again, we were looking for the exception, so that would be letter D for number 4. We move on to number 5. How might two teachers best model cooperation through their own collaboration? Letter A, they could work together in view of students, even allowing students to witness how they get through challenging aspects of their collaboration. Letter B, they could hold collaboration sessions in which students are required to observe and take notes in order to provide feedback. Letter C, they could work together in view of students being careful to shield students from disagreements in order to encourage student cooperation. Or letter D, they could actively demonstrate disagreements in front of students to make students aware of a need for disagreeing along with cooperation. Okay, so which one do you think is the best choice for number 5? Number 5 na po tayo. Ano kaya yung best choice natin for number 5? Number 5 po. Sa mga na-late, okay lang po yan. Habol po. Habol po tayo. Okay, ano kaya yung tamang choice? First time to watch Guru Pinoy live stream. Welcome po, Ma'am Maricon Panaga. Sa ating mga first-timers, again, welcome po. We have so many videos on YouTube, no? Again, sa playlist natin na live stream, 120-second video na po ito. Meron pa po tayong ibang playlist. So, panoorin niyo po lahat ng ating videos. Okay, letter A. I see a lot of letter A's for number 5. Okay, karaming sagot for number 5 is letter A. Please do share our video. Mag-share po ng ating video. Start ng watch party. Tag your friends. And of course, please do send us your stars, super chat, super stickers if you can. Ma'am Christine Joy Salvacion Liagas, maraming salamat for sharing our video. Okay, number 5, how might two teachers best model cooperation through their own collaboration? And we are looking for choice A. They could work together in view of students, even allowing students to witness how they get through challenging aspects of their collaboration. They could work together. Ito yung pinaka hint na hinahanap natin. Letter B kasi they could hold collaboration sessions in which students are required to observe and take notes in order to provide feedback. We don't usually do this whenever we do collaboration. We don't require the students to also watch and take note. Letter C, they could work together in view of students being careful to shield students. We don't shield students from disagreements. Okay? And letter D, they could actively demonstrate this. Hindi natin demonstrate yung disagreement. Okay? We don't demonstrate disagreement. So, the best choice here is letter A. They could work together in view of students, even allowing students to witness how they get through challenging aspects of their collaboration. But we don't require them to observe and take note. Okay? We just allow them to see that sometimes we have challenges, but we can easily get through those challenges if we work together. Okay, so letter A, they can work together. Letter A is the best choice for number 5, and that is our answer. We move on with number 6. Which of the following is one frequent characteristic of a gifted student? Is it letter A, being good at everything? Letter B, learning very slowly? Letter C, being the most popular child in the class? Or letter D, being a very quick learner? Okay, which one is a characteristic of a gifted student? Okay, if you've had a gifted student, maaring nung nag-practice teach kayo, no, meron ka nakitang gifted student. Or you might be teaching now at meron ka nakitang gifted student. Ma'am Santos, Emmy Venerable, sabi ni Ma'am, dala-dala ang phone kahit sa paliguan, makapag-review lang. Maraming salamat po for tuning in. Okay, I see a lot of letter D's. For number 6, letter D. Letter D. Karamihang sagot ay letter D. We are looking for one of the frequent characteristics of a gifted student. Kalimitang nagiging characteristic ng gifted student. How will you know that someone is a gifted student? And that would be letter D. Tama yung letter D, no? Tama yung choice nyo. Usually, if you are a gifted student, then you can learn very quickly. Okay, so when you learn so fast, you're a fast learner. We say that you are a gifted student. You're not good at everything. Usually, hindi naman lahat-lahat kaya nila, no? They, of course, do not learn very slowly, but this is the opposite. And of course, letter C being the most popular, usually hindi din sila popular kasi nga nerdy, no? So, geek, hindi masyado nagpa-party. Okay, so letter D po yung hinahanap natin dito. They are very quick learners. Okay, your gifted students are very quick learners. So letter D is the best choice for number 6. We move on with number 7. A parent comes to meet with you stating that their child needs to leave school early every Monday for tuba lessons. Your response is to letter A, consult with your administrator. Letter B, question why they are telling this information to you. Letter C, tell them that it is fine and thank them for telling you. Or letter D, applaud them for a job well done in broadening their child's horizons. Okay, which one do you think is the correct choice for number 7? Number 7. Okay, letter C. Sabi ni Ma'am Karen Juan Ponte, thank you po. Malaking tulong po ito. Maraming salamat for those of you who are watching us right now. Okay. Sir Rolando Martin, sabi ni Sir Rolando, sorry po Mamek na late po ako. Na-miss ko po yung awit move on. Okay, karamihang sagot nyo ay letter C. Tama kaya yung letter C? Okay, which one do you think is the best choice? Ano tong tubig na iniinom? Tuba yata. Sabi ni Sir Adrian Taberna. Akala siguro ni Sir Adrian tuba na iniinom, no? Tuba na iniinom. Tuba ba or tuba? Tuba lessons, tuba. Okay, we are looking, sabi dito, merong isang nanay, sabi ng nanay, every Monday early lalabas yung anak ko dahil meron siyang tuba lessons. So, yung tuba is isang wind instrument, para siyang trumpet, no? Or para siyang, parang xylophone, pero mas malaki. Okay, so, what are you going to do? What will be your response as the teacher? Ang saya mag-online review, sabi ni Ma'am Rinka Shifu, Miyakakishi P. Reyes. Parang kasing saya ng pangalan mo, ma'am. Okay, maraming nag-letter C. Tell them that it is fine and thank them for telling you. Okay, now remember, you are the teacher. And every Monday, the student is going to leave early. Okay, so it might be that your school ends at 4. Say your school ends at 6, 4 or 6, 6 tuloy. At 3:30, no? At yung bata would want to leave every Monday at 1 p.m. So every Monday, kada Monday 1 p.m. aalis yung bata. What will you do? Ma'am Charmaine Yu, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Thank you so much, Ma'am Charmaine. Ganon din po kay Ma'am Minnie Guzman for sending us super stickers. Maraming salamat po. Okay, so ano kaya yung best choice natin? Ma'am Ramel, Sir Ramel Silarde, Ma'am Tuloy. Araw-araw po akong magpasalamat sa iyo, Ma'am Mek. Laking tulong po sa amin. God bless po. Maraming salamat din po sa lahat ng ating mga kaguro na palagi nanonood sa atin. Okay, so every Monday, sabi dito, ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Christy Abrera sa Bukor, ay every Monday pala, every Monday, the child is going to leave school early for her or his tuba lessons. Okay, so every Monday, kada Monday talaga, early siyang lalabas. And of course, as a teacher, the best choice here is to do letter A. You consult your administrator. Okay, so A pala, sabi ni Sir JV Zabala. You cannot make your own choice because you are just the teacher, no? So teacher ka lamang. And of course, it should be letter A. You consult with your administrator. So letter A po yung ating best choice dito, no? Hindi ka po pwedeng mag-decide because you are just the teacher. So you have to consult your administrator. You ask your administrator, principal, your assistant principal, ano po bang kailangan gawin, no? This parent is asking if the child can leave early or can leave school early every Monday because the child is taking her or his tuba lessons. Letter A is the best choice for number 7. Sabi ni Ma'am Jessica Perez, parang A ang tama, pero nag-letter C ako eh. Okay lang po yan. Move on, no? Awit, move on. Basta sa let, tama na dapat. Number 8, how can a teacher promote self-efficacy in the classroom? Letter A, by letting the students participate only in activities they enjoy. Letter B, by modeling confidence and inquisitiveness. Letter C, by constantly telling the students how smart they are. Or letter D, by being strict with grading in order to motivate the students. Okay, which one is the best choice for number 8? Maraming salamat, Ma'am Marilet Abes, for sharing our video. Ganon din kay Ma'am Jeneline Escalona Macalinaw. Thank you po for sharing our video. Okay, ano kaya yung tamang choice for number 8? Ma'am Clarence or Sir Clarence Tangob, maraming salamat for the watch party. Sir Jeff Bringula Rubianes, thank you for sharing our video. Sir John Wilter Ikin, maraming salamat po for the watch party and sharing our video. Sir Jonathan Cortez, maraming salamat for the watch party. Ma'am Danica de los Santos, maraming salamat. Na-mention ko na yata si Ma'am Danica. Thank you po for sharing our video. All right, again, number 8. How can a teacher promote self-efficacy, okay, in the classroom? Paano kaya? Now, self-efficacy here is an individual's belief in his or her innate ability to achieve goals. Yung believe mo sa iyong sarili, no? Kaya ko to, no? So, if no one is telling you na kaya mo, for example, wala nang pupush sa'yo, no? Ngayon, as you are going to be taking the left, ikaw na mismo mag-push sa sarili mo. Yan yung tinatawag na self-efficacy. Kaya mo yan self, no? So, yung inyong belief na kaya mo, your innate ability to achieve your goals. That would be self-efficacy. So how can you promote this as the teacher? Ano yung kailangan mong gawin? Ano po pwede mong gawin as a teacher to promote your student's belief in his or her innate ability to achieve goals? And of course, the correct choice here, the one that we're looking for, is letter B. You have to model confidence and inquisitiveness. Okay? So dapat minomodel mo na confident dapat sila, kaya nyo yan, no? Kaya nyo yan. You can reach your goals, you can achieve your goals. You should model that as a teacher. And you should also model inquisitiveness, no? That your student would always be asking, your student would always be seeking answers to their questions, and so they can improve their ability to achieve their goals. They can improve their belief in themselves. Okay, that they can really achieve whatever it is that they want to be in life. Maraming salamat, Sir Nasser B. Haron, for the watch party. Ganun din kay Sir Gibson Pugado. Maraming salamat po. And Sir Joshua Cruz, thank you so much. Okay, so again, letter B is the best choice for number 8. You should model confidence and also inquisitiveness. Okay, you don't only let them participate in activities that they enjoy. This one, you constantly tell your students how smart they are. This one is by being strict. Okay, so you should model confidence so they themselves can also become confident. And of course, you should also model inquisitiveness. Okay, so letter B is the best choice for number 8. Move on with number 9. Which of the following best describes reflective teaching? Is it letter A, sitting down with individual students to discuss progress? Letter B, using mirrors in the classroom. Letter C, a process of thinking over and analyzing teaching practices to improve learning outcomes. Or letter D, none of the answers are correct. Sir Aldrin John Domingo, maraming salamat po for the watch party. Thank you so much for the watch party. Okay, ano kaya yung best choice for number 9? Number 9. Ma'am Phil, maraming salamat po for the watch party. Okay, we proceed to number 9. Let's take a look at their answers for number 9. Letter C, karamihang sagot. Letter C, karamihang sagot for number 9 is C. Ma'am Leonora Alejo, thank you po for the watch party. All right, number 9. Which of the following best describes reflective teaching? Of course, if you are doing reflection, you are doing introspection, you are evaluating yourself, no? Or whatever process you've done, you are evaluating it. Okay, so reflective teaching is introspection. You are looking at yourself, at what you've done as a teacher, at what you have done with your students. Okay, so you don't sit down with individual students to discuss their progress. This is not reflective teaching because reflective teaching would involve yourself. It is not using mirrors, okay? Mirrors kasi may reflection. And so the correct choice here, hindi naman po pwedeng letter D. Letter C po ang ating tamang choice. A process of thinking over and analyzing teaching practices to improve learning outcomes. Marami tayong ginawang ganito nung tayo ay nagpa-practice teaching lamang, no? Maraming reflection, pinapasulat si teacher sa inyong module. Palagi may reflection, no? Masakit sa ulo mag-reflect. So letter C is the best choice for number 9. We move on, halfway na tayo, number 10. After you have collected and analyzed a recent assessment, you determine that 4 students are still struggling with a part of the lesson. How could you effectively reteach that part of the lesson? Is it letter A, create a mini lesson that would target an area where the students demonstrated weakness and reteach it to the whole class? Letter B, don't reteach the lesson. Give the assessment to the class again and inform them that they need to do their best or their grade will suffer. Letter C, do nothing at all. Either they get it or they don't. Or letter D, since you identified a fairly small group of students, conduct small group sessions ranging from 15 to 20 minutes of targeted skills instruction as often per week as necessary until mastery is demonstrated. Which one do you think is the best choice for number 10? Number 10, I see some answers. Some of you are answering letter D. Okay, letter D. Karamihang sagot ninyo ay letter D. Ma'am Janelle Morillo, maraming salamat po for sharing our video. Okay, I see letter D's. Letter D. Okay, so again, nagbigay ka ng test and then you found out that apat sa iyong estudyante nagsa-struggle pa with a part of the lesson. So how would you effectively reteach this part? Of course, sabi dito, how could you effectively reteach? And so, X na kaagad itong letter C, no? Dito sa letter C, medyo suplada si teacher. Sabi, do nothing at all. Either they get it or they don't. Okay? Is it letter A, magkikreate ka ba ng isang mini lesson and you are going to reteach it to the whole class? Letter B, don't reteach din. Sabi na letter B, give the assessment to the class again. No? Wala kayong choice. Ibibigay ko ulit yung test na to. Wala tayong reteaching. You will just be retaking the test. Dapat better na yung grade nyo or your grade will suffer. Okay? The best choice here, of course, would be letter D. Tama din naman yung letter A, kaya lang mas tama itong letter D dahil nga fairly small group of students lang naman yung may problema, yung may struggle, and so you teach those students. Hindi ka magre-teach to the entire class. Hindi po to the whole class, apat na estudyante lamang, no? So paulit-ulit mo silang i-reteach 15 to 20 minutes as often per week as necessary until the mastery is demonstrated. So letter D is the best choice for number 10. Now, before we proceed with number 11, paki-like po muna ng ating video. Again, please do like our video. Marami pa pong hindi nagla-like ng ating video. And of course, I'm going to give you a chance to share our video. I-share po muna yung ating video and start a watch party. Tag your friends in just a few minutes, no? So, mag-share po muna kayo. Okay, yan. Sabi ni Sir Aladdin Calot, para siyang remedial. Pwedeng remedial, no? So may small group instructions ka, paulit-ulit. Sir Rolando Martin, Ma'am Mek, pag nagre-review ako, naririnig ko ang boses mo. Sigurado ako, ma'am, pag actual let na, naririnig ko pa ang boses mo. Malaking tulong po sa aming mga kaguro. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Ma'am Asma Pendato. I have heard several students tell me before na ganyan din, no? Yung mga estudyante natin before nang meron pa tayong physical review center, they would tell me, after the let, ma'am, naririnig ko po yung boses nyo. Habang ako'y nagbabasa ng item, naririnig ko yung boses nyo. Okay, go ahead, like our video. I-like po muna yung ating video. Meron pang 100 na hindi nagla-like ng ating video. And of course, please do share our video. Mag-tag muna ng friends nyo. Sige, we will wait. Okay, so that we can reach out to more people. Yung friend mo po ay kailangan din ng tulong para maipasa yung let. Yung classmate mo po ay kailangan din ng tulong para maipasa yung let. So please do share Gurong Pinoy. Please share Gurong Pinoy so that we can also reach out to them so that we can also help them. So hindi lamang ikaw yung gagaling, kahit yung friend mo, yung classmate mo na magti-take din ng let, ay gagaling din sa pag-analyze ng ating item so that your classmate, your friend would also pass the let. Okay, so please do like our video. Of course, react to our video, and napaka-importante that you share our video. Share our video. Okay, go ahead and share our video. Okay, tag your friends. Maraming salamat for everyone who have already been tagging their friends. Dito especially sa Facebook, no? Pag nag-tag kayo ng friends nyo, maraming salamat po. Start a watch party, tag your friends, share this video, and of course, like our video. If you're watching us on YouTube, paki-like po ng ating video, and of course, also please share our video. Okay, we move on with question number 11. Which stage of teacher development does the following describe? The teacher understands the need to differentiate instruction and provides evidence to support that various resources are being used to engage all learners in the learning process. Is it letter A, distinguished, letter B, accomplished, letter C, proficient, or letter D, developing? Okay, which one do you think is the best choice for number 11? Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Luz Viminda, Malyari. Ma'am, pag po kayo nagdi-discuss, nakukuha ko, kaya ina-apply ko po sa review. Maraming salamat po. And of course, that is our goal, no, para mas gumaling po kayo mag-analyze ng ating items. You need to look for the hints para tama po yung pagpili ng ating sagot. Okay, number 11, we are looking for the level or the stage of teacher development. Okay, so sabi dito, which stage of teacher development does the following describe? The teacher understands the need to differentiate instruction and provides evidence to support that various resources are being used to engage all learners in the learning process. The best choice here is letter C, proficient. This would be letter C, proficient. No? Sabi ng proficient mo, the teacher already understands the need to differentiate instruction, and the teacher also provides evidence to support that various resources are being used to engage all learners in the learning process. Now, this right here is part of your PPST or Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. Meron po tayong 4 na klase ng guro, no, sa ating PPST: beginning teachers, proficient teachers, highly proficient teachers, and distinguished teachers. Now, this falls under strand 3.1, no? So, domains of learning, so diversity of learners. Your beginning teacher would just demonstrate knowledge and understanding of differentiated teaching. Demonstrate knowledge lamang and understanding, no? So, meron lamang siyang knowledge. Alam niya na kailangan mag-differentiate siya whenever she teaches. Your proficient teachers, this is what we are looking for. This would already use differentiated instruction, differentiated teaching, developmentally appropriate learning experiences to address learners' gender, needs, strengths, interests, and experiences. So, dapat various resources yung ginamit ng inyong guro, no? So, various experiences ang binigay niya sa kanyang estudyante. Your highly proficient teachers, on the other hand, work with colleagues to share differentiated, developmentally appropriate opportunities to address the needs of the learners. And your distinguished teachers lead colleagues to evaluate differentiated. Sabi doon sa ating choice or sa ating question, use lamang. Use. Okay? So that would be letter C. Okay? So letter C po yung ating hinahanap. That would be proficient teachers. Proficient teachers. Sir Daniel Carrera, malabo daw. Pakiclick po yung 3 dots and change the video quality. Kung saan po kayo nanonood ngayon, no, sa ating YouTube, Facebook, i-click nyo po yung 3 dots, sir, dyan po sa taas na bahagi ng inyong video, upper right side. Click nyo po yung 3 dots and change video quality. Okay, so proficient teachers, letter C, ang ating hinahanap. For number 11, we move on to number 12, Socrative. Or Socrative is a free application to create, letter A, learning plans, letter B, essay prompts, letter C, study guides, or letter D, assessments. What is the goal of Socrative? Good evening, first-timer watching from Mindanao, Sir Bay Sagira Manguda. Hello po, good evening. Okay, ano kaya yung best choice for number 12? Number 12 na po tayo. What is the best choice for number 12? Okay, when do we use Socrative? If you are already teaching in a private school, for example, dapat alam mo na itong Socrative if you've been using this. Okay, so bakit tayo gumagamit ng Socrative? Isa siyang free application to create blank. Is it letter A, learning plans, letter B, essay prompts, letter C, study guides, or letter D, assessments? What do you think is the best choice for number 12? When do we use Socrative? Okay, I see a lot of letter B's, my A, my D. Okay, going back to number 12, Socrative is a free application to create. The best choice here, or what we're looking for, is letter D, assessments. It is used to make or to create assessments, yung mga test items mo, no? So, Socrative yung ginagamit. It is a free application to create assessments. Letter D is what we're looking for number 12. So, this right here is Socrative. Okay, so your classroom app for fun, effective engagement, and on the fly assessments. Okay, so it is for making assessments. And so letter D is the choice that we're looking for number 12. Assessments pong hinahanap natin for Socrative. We move on with number 13. Which of the following is a proper order of steps in action research? Is it letter A, observe, act to implement a plan, identify a problem, devise a plan, reflect, and share? Letter B, devise a plan, observe, reflect, and share, act to implement a plan, identify a problem. Letter C, act to implement a plan, identify a problem, observe, reflect, and share, devise a plan. Or letter D, identify a problem, devise a plan, act to implement a plan, observe, reflect, and share. Okay, which one do you think is the best choice for number 13? Yung action research mo, of course, para din siyang katulad ng inyong scientific method. Sir Glenn Garcia, maraming salamat po for sharing our video. Okay, what do you think is the best choice for number 13? 13, I see a lot of letter D's for number 13. Letter D. Okay, letter D. And the best choice here is letter D. So, unang-una, dapat identify mo yung problem. Okay, you devise a plan. You act to implement a plan. Of course, you observe, you measure whatever details you have for your plan, and you reflect and share. So, letter D is the best choice for number 13. Okay, so number 13 is letter D. Number 14, what is formative assessment? Is it letter A, assessment that is administered at the end of a unit to check total understanding? Letter B, the methods through which a teacher monitors and checks students' understanding continuously. Letter C, assessments to check students' physical and motor development. Or letter D, none of the answers are correct. Okay, which one do you think is the best choice for number 14? We're already at number 14. Aba, si Cap Emerson Barbosa, akala ko mali pa rin ako, di na sana ako kakain. Okay, pag mali, hindi kakain. Okay, you see a lot of letter B's for number 14. Letter B's. Okay, and of course, letter B here is the best choice. Remember, you have the three types of assessment: diagnostic, formative, and summative. Pag sinabi mong diagnostic assessment, you give this prior to instruction. No? So at the beginning, before you even start with your lesson, you give your diagnostic assessment. Yung pinaka-goal ng diagnostic assessment mo or diagnostic test is to measure the strengths and the weaknesses of your students. Formative assessment is to check understanding. So ito yung nahanap natin, checking understanding, monitoring understanding. These are the activities that you do daily, no? So formative assessment mo, you do this daily. Usually hindi siya nire-record ng teacher, no, yung formative assessment. And so you use this to check understanding. It also serves as a guide in your teaching, whether you should reteach a lesson or whether you should move on. And of course, the last type would be summative. Summative naman is this one right here. So letter A mo ay summative, no? Summative na ito. Assessment that is administered at the end of a unit to check total understanding. Okay, so we don't really check just physical motor development for your formative assessment. Letter B po ang ating best choice for number 14. Okay, move on. Ma'am Santos, Emmy Venerable, maraming salamat po for sharing our video. We move on with number 15. Which formative assessment pa rin, requires students to back up their opinions with supporting evidence? Is it letter A, exit slips, letter B, observing and questions, letter C, SOS, or letter D, KWL chart? Okay, which one do you think is the best choice? Mhm. Number 15. Number 15, I see a lot of letter B's. Aha, mukhang ligwak ganer na naman kayo sa number 15. Awit move on na naman kaya yung number 15. Okay, question 15. Going back to number 15. Which formative assessment requires students to back up their opinions with supporting evidence? Ito yung pinaka-hint natin, no? A type of formative assessment which back up their opinions with supporting evidence. Okay, so these right here are the different activities that we do to check understanding of our students. Yung exit slips mo, this is an activity that you give your student prior to the end of the class, no? So before you go, I'd like you to please complete your exit slips. So meron kang exit slips, kunwari nagturo ka ng dividing or division of numbers, division kunwari yung lesson nyo, your exit slip would just be one division question. No? So isang question, isang division problem, that would be the exit slip. So that's their ticket. Sometimes we call this exit ticket. Observing and questions, the students would observe and they'd ask. Okay. SOS, I am going to discuss this later. And of course, letter D, KWL chart, what the students already know. Sa KWL chart mo, this is usually done for diagnostic and summative, no? Diagnostic and formative. And sa KWL mo, K is what the students already know, so diagnostic part siya. What they want to learn and what they have learned after the lesson is done. Yan yung ibig sabihin ng KWL. Lumalabas ito sa LET, no? Sometimes the LET would ask you, what is the meaning of L in the KWL chart? So again, yung K mo is what they know, what they already know. W is what they want to learn, and L is what they've learned after the lesson has been taught. But here, we are looking for letter C, SOS po, yung ating hinahanap na strategy or hinahanap na formative assessment. The students back up their opinions with supporting evidence. This right here is an example of your SOS summary. So SOS kasi, this stands for statement, opinion, and support. Kaya siya tinawag na SOS. Sabi ng inyong question, they back up their opinions with supporting evidence. Okay? So again, SOS is statement, opinion, support. And so SOS is the choice that we're looking for number 15. So what happens here is that the teacher would give a statement, the students would give their opinion, and they should support their opinion with evidences. Okay, so SOS po yung ating hinahanap. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Elmi Roa, unfamiliar yung SOS. Ginagamit ito dito sa Amerika, no? Hindi ko alam kung ginagamit din siya sa Pilipinas. But of course, if you already see this in your LET, alam nyo na kung ano yung SOS. Unfamiliar kasi kayo sa SOS. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Jeneline Beatriz, hindi ko pa po na-try ang SOS method. Ligwak, ganun. Sabi ni Sir Adrian Taberna. Okay lang yan. At least pag nakita nyo ito sa LET, alam nyo na that this is SOS. So statement, opinion, and support. Okay, so SOS po yung ating choice for number 15. Sabi ni Sir JB, akala ko laro lang yung SOS. Yung, yan, new learning. Okay, sa Pinas laro yung SOS. Tama, no? Ito yung nilalaro natin, yung elementary tayo at high school tayo, SOS. Kasama yung ating seatmate, no? Nag-SOS tayo. Okay, so statement, opinion, and support. Now, we move on with number 16. All of the following factors impact standardized test performance except Is it letter A, anxiety, letter B, motivation, letter C, attention, or letter D, appearance? Okay, never heard. Tama. Okay, so at least, pag let na, alam nyo na yung SOS. Statement, opinion, and support. Tama yan, Ma'am Ipumea Mercy. Mhm. Okay, number 16. What do you think is the correct choice for number 16? Ay, mas grabe yung SOS na meaning ni Sir Daniel Carrera, o save our soul. Okay, so pag nakita nyo siya sa let, alam nyo na dapat yung SOS. Statement, opinion, and support. 16. Aha, parang ligwak ganun na naman itong 16. Medyo mahina yung pick up natin ngayon mga kaguro. Ano nangyari? Mahina ba yung signal? Medyo mahina yung pick up, no? Medyo maraming ligwak ganun ngayon. Or mahirap lang? Mahirap lang ba yung ating items? Okay, so these might be the items that you'll see. In ProfEd, alam niyo sa Gen Ed, palaging usual yung questions. No? Usual yung questions sa Gen Ed, pero mahirap din naman yung Gen Ed dahil yung questions can come from anywhere. Pero yung ProfEd nyo, minsan merong mga terms na hindi kayo familiar. And so as much as possible, we cover a lot of different topics, no, sa ating ProfEd. As much as possible, kahit yung hindi kayo familiar, ini-include ko sa ating ProfEd discussion so that you can familiarize yourselves with these terms. Okay, ligwak talaga, Ma'am Mek, sabi ni Ma'am Lavren. Ang baba ng score ko dito. Okay lang po yan. Review pa lang naman po. No? And of course, that is our goal. Okay, ang goal natin ay matuto. Remember, sa ating pagkakamali, tayo natututo. Kahit sa pag-ibig, no? Pag nagkamali ka, wag mo nang gagawin dapat. Dapat natuto ka na. Okay, wag namang nagkamali ka na sa ganyang klaseng tao, ulit-ulitin mo pa. Pag binalikan ka, balik ka ulit. Mm-hmm. All right, 16. All of the following factors impact standardized test performance. We are looking for exceptions. We are looking for the exception. Okay, so exception po yung nahanap natin. Saan ba dito yung hindi nag-i-impact ng inyong performance? Okay, we are looking for the exception. Say you will be taking your let, or kung nakakuha na kayo, nakapag-take na kayo ng let. Saan dito yung hindi nag-impact sa inyong performance? Is it anxiety, motivation, attention, appearance? Of course, the correct choice here is appearance. Okay? Pag appearance ay nag-a-affect sa inyong standardized test performance, maaaring yung pinapasalamang ng let ay yung magaganda at mga pogi, no? Yung may pleasing personality, sabi ng application sa Pilipinas, no? Yung appearance natin ay hindi nakakaapekto sa ating performance sa any standardized test. Your anxiety is going to affect it, kaya dapat hindi ka ninenervyos, dapat motivated ka, and dapat binibigyan mo ng atensyon yung inyong test items. The only thing that is not impacting your standardized test performance would be your appearance. So appearance po yung ating hinahanap dito. Okay, so appearance, letter D is the best choice for number 16. But anxiety yung inyong sinagot. Feeling ko hindi nyo nakita yung except. Okay, hindi nakakaapekto ng ating standardized test except. Okay, so yung except po yung ating hinahanap. So yung hindi nakakaapekto, that would be appearance. Okay, so pag appearance yung basis ng let, hindi ko alam kung lahat tayo ay papasa, no? Kung ang kanyang standard, yung kanyang goal, papasa lamang yung mga may pleasing personality, yung mga pogi at magaganda. That's appearance. Okay, so 16, letter D po ang ating tamang choice. Now we move on to number 7. How does a teacher know which students need extra help or intervention for a certain skill or concept? Is it letter A, the students tell the teacher voluntarily? Letter B, by asking them? Letter C, by using assessment data? Or letter D, a teacher cannot know this? Awit, awit, move on, move on. Na-depress, sabi ni Sir Al-Rashid. Tama yan, Kapu. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Eunice, hindi po nagpa-function yung brain. Nag-freeze po ata. Again, you have to really look at all the items. Basahin pong maigi, analyze your items. Maraming salamat, Sir Nino Rojo, for sending us super sticker. Maraming salamat, Sir Nino. Again, basahin pong maigi yung inyong test item. Okay, yung inyong items, basahin pong maigi. Nakita nyo na ang exception yung nahanap natin. But anxiety, of course, pag ninenervyos ka, that can easily affect your performance. Okay, 17. Sabi ni Ma'am Elaine Garcia the second, or ill, is letter C. Okay, letter C. Sabi dito ng number 17 mo, kung ikaw ay isang guro, paano mo malalaman na itong estudyante ay kailangan ng extra help? Okay? Will the students teach you or tell you voluntarily? Will they tell you voluntarily? Nagsasabi ba yung estudyante na, ma'am, hindi ko gets to. Paano ba to? Or kailangan bang tanungin mo sila? Kailangan bang gamitin mo yung assessment data? Or hindi mo talaga to malalaman? Okay, of course, the best choice here is you use your data. Usually, your students will not tell you. They will not tell you. Even if hirap na sila, they will not tell you the truth, no? They would sometimes even pretend that they get it, that they understand, even if they don't. Even if you ask them, sometimes they don't tell you. Okay, or they don't tell you honestly how they feel, or if they are having some challenges with a certain lesson. Okay, so what you do is you use your data, your assessment data. Kaya tayo may tests, kaya tayo may formative assessment, so that we can be guided whether this student already knows what to do, this student is still struggling, and that would be through letter C, by using assessment data. All right, we move on with number 18. A student complains that only 10 questions on a 100 question test were taken from the material assigned to study for the test. The student is questioning the tests. Is it letter A, usability, letter B, standardization, letter C, validity, or letter D, reliability? Which one is the best choice? Okay, ano kaya yung best choice for number 18? We're almost done for tonight. Mm-hmm. Pahirap na ng pahirap yung ating mga items. As you may have noticed, no, pahirap na ng pahirap yung ating mga items. Kahapon, out of 299, almost 300 students who took the quizzes, 50 lamang po yung nakapasa. Okay, so 50 lamang yung nakapasa. Hindi ko alam ngayon kung ilan yung nakapasa. Okay, so pahirap ng pahirap. We should really put on our gears na, no? Put on our seat belts dahil malapit na po yung LEP. Okay, so you should all really step up. Okay, remember, if we don't have our online review, if we don't have our live stream, go back to our YouTube channel. And of course, you should also be doing stuff on your own. Also try to review on your own. Okay, letter B, karamihang sagot. Meron din naman letter D. Meron din letter C. Okay, so iba-iba na naman yung inyong choice for number 18. Ano kaya yung hinahanap dito, no? So, what is lacking in this type of test? Sabi ng estudyante, 10 questions lamang sa 100 item na test mo, yung kinuha mo from the material. And so, this is letter C, validity po ito. Pag sinabi mo kasing validity, the test measures what it intends to measure. Dapat, pag nagturo ka ng division, dapat yung test items mo would also be about division. Hindi po pwede yung test items mo is about exponents, or your test items would be about multiplication or addition. Okay? If your test really measures what it intends to measure, if these are your standards or if these are your objectives and your tests are really aligned with your objectives, and you'd say that your test items are valid. Dapat valid yung test item mo. Kung ano yung tinuro ni teacher, ganun din ang ipapatest, no? That's validity. Reliability, that the test is consistent. Okay, how consistent the test is. That means kung kinuha niya ngayon yung test na to at nakakuha siya ng 50 correct answers out of 50 questions, pag kinuha niya ba ito after 2 weeks or after a month, would the score still be consistent? Would the score still be the same? That's reliability. Okay, that's reliability. Now, there is what we say, meron tayong saying sa assessment na all valid tests are reliable tests, but not all reliable tests are valid. Okay? Po pwedeng reliable siya, it is consistent, pero hindi valid. Hindi yung yun talaga yung mini-measure mo. Okay? So again, validity is when the test measures what it intends to measure. Usability, ito yung sometimes you call this administrability, no? Kung gaano kadaling gamitin, gaano kadaling i-administer, gaano kadaling ibigay yung test. Okay? So, hindi maraming materials yung kailangan, hindi maraming requirements yung kailangan ng test bago ito ibigay, no? So, say, yung administrability ng let nyo ay napakahirap, no? So, you have to look at, they have to find a school assignment, they have to find your proctors, they have to prepare your test. So, medyo napakahirap i-administer yung test. That's usability, administrability. Standardization, dapat kasi yung items mo sa inyong test ay standard. That means it follows the standards. It is aligned with your standards. Usually, we say standardized tests are expert written test. No? Yung ginawa siya ng mga eksperto na galing sa DepEd, yung galing sa CHED. No? So those are standardized tests. Standardized. But here, we are looking for validity. If the test really measures what it intends to measure. Okay, so that's validity. Number 19. Which of the following is not a test-taking instrument? Letter A, essay question. Letter B, multiple choice question. Letter C, rubric. Or letter D, true, false question. Oh, maraming lutang ngayon. Sabi ni Ma'am Heidi Liza Tejada, lutang yata utak ko, Ma'am Meg. Okay, marami yatang lutang ngayon dahil maraming kalamidad ngayon dyan sa Pilipinas, no? Ma'am Annabel Kabalitan, maraming salamat po. Sabi ni Ma'am Annabel, very well said, ma'am. Naliwanagan na ako tungkol po dyan. Galing-galing niyo po talaga. Maraming salamat po. Ma'am Jasmine Bariga Cuenca, salamat po ma'am sa opportunity na makasali nito. Kasi nagtatrabaho kasi ako, di pa ako nakapag-review. Okay, maraming salamat. Okay, so yan sabi ni Ma'am Jenaline Beatriz. True po yun, ma'am. Lagi yan sinasabi sa amin ng academic coordinator. Okay, so dapat yung test nyo really would measure what it intends to measure. Aba, sabi ni Sir JV Zabala, 19C, buti na lang may pa-bonus na question. Okay, bonus kaya yung number 19. Which of the following is not a test-taking instrument? Okay, test-taking instrument. Saan dito yung hindi test-taking? Okay, we're looking for one which is not a test-taking instrument. Is it an essay question, multiple choice question, rubric, or true-false question? The best choice, of course, is letter C, rubric. Hindi po siya test-taking instrument. Your rubric is used for scoring. Okay? So, siya yung ginagamit natin para mag-score sa test na tinake ng inyong student. So, your essay question is a test-taking instrument. Isa siyang ginagamit sa test nyo. Multiple choice is a test. True-false questions are also used for tests. Okay, so what we're looking for is letter C, rubric. It is not a test-taking instrument, but it is a scoring instrument. Ginagamit natin siya for scoring para maging hindi subjective yung scoring natin, para maging objective yung ating scoring. We use rubrics. Okay, so letter C, rubric is what we are looking for number 19. And the last question tonight, which type of rubric assesses finished products based on weights? Is it letter A, developmental, letter B, holistic, letter C, analytical, or letter D, all of the above? Okay, which one is the best choice for number 20? Number 20. Sir Jeff Bringula Rubianes. Ma'am, out of 20, ano po yung passing score? 60% po tayo, so that would be 12. Sir Yungkyo. Okay, I miss you, madam, sa napakagaling na coach for Let Review. Na-miss ko din to. Viewed sa review here. Kaso I can't take up the let for now kasi di pa nakapag-exam ang first and second and third batches. Pero laban po. Of course, you are going to have a chance to also take your let very soon. Baka next year ka, sir. Okay, number 20, I see a lot of B's. Okay, karamihan B, B, B. Okay? So again, for number 20 dito, sabi ng number 20 mo, which type of rubric assesses finished products based on weights? Ito yung ating hinahanap. Ito yung ating hint dito. Based on weights. Is it letter A, developmental, letter B, holistic, or letter C, analytical, or letter D, all of the above? The correct choice here is letter C, analytical. Number 20 na awit pa rin, no? Number 20 na awit pa rin. So that's letter C, analytical rubric po yung ating hinahanap. So this right here is the difference between your holistic and your analytical. Holistic yung ating choice B, no? It does not separate the parts of the activity to be evaluated. Global description. So holistic yung kanyang rate ng inyong gawa, no, without specifying the components. Analytical clearly details the indicators of each activity with specified and specifies the evaluation criteria. So by weight level siya, meron siyang weight level or meron siyang grade level talaga. So weights, that would be analytical. Okay, so assessing your finished products based on weights. Now, holistic again, wala siyang ginagamit na weights. Ang developmental mo naman, we can see the development of the child, the development of the student. So, nag-start sa hindi pa siya marunong hanggang sa finished product niya ay napakaganda na, no? That's developmental type of rubric. So, letter C po yung ating hinahanap na letter C, analytical. Now, again, that ends our discussion tonight. To all our Guru Pinoy teammates, sa ating mga team members, meron po kayong magiging qualifying round for our tournament. That will be on Wednesday. There is not going to be any live stream. So, wala po tayong live stream for that. But I will be posting it on your Facebook groups sa ating team, Gardner, and of course sa ating team Erickson. Okay, so balikan nyo po yan. That is going to be on Wednesday. I will be making an announcement prior to that. And of course, make sure that you do it as I open it because it's going to be timed. And that is going to be the last round, the last qualifying round that we have until we get to our grand tournament, which is going to be on August 14th. Okay, but for the rest of you, you can easily just join us again next weekend. Again, next weekend, that is going to be Saturday for Gen Ed and Prof Ed for Sunday. We start at 6 p.m. Philippine time. Again, this has been brought to us by Rain TV HD. Her grocery giveaway, the first draw, is going to be at the end of this month. So again, please go to Rain TV. That's her Facebook page. Follow the mechanics and of course, join her grocery giveaway and also her 200 pesos na giveaway. Okay, so this ends our discussion tonight. But of course, we all end everything with our closing prayer. So please join us in our closing prayer.
Muli po tayong manalangin. Our great God, salamat po sa oras po na ito na ibinigay mo sa amin na naging matagumpay po ang aming pag-aaral. Sana po marami po kaming mga natutunan, O Diyos. Sana po ipatuloy mo po kaming pagpalain sa mga plano po namin, Panginoon. Ikaw po ang aming dakilang pastol at ikaw po'y naghahanda ng lugar para sa amin. Sana po ay maganap na po ang mga ninanais po ng aming mga puso. Alam mo po yung mga pagsisikap namin, mga sacrifices namin para matupad po ang mga pangarap po namin na ito. Sana po sa lahat po ng mga member ng Gurong Pinoy International, sana po ipagpalain mo. Lalo po, Panginoon, na malapit na po ang exam. Patibayin mo po ang aming loob. Palakasin mo po ang aming damdamin, Panginoon, na hindi po kami matakot. Sa halip, mas lalo po kaming maghanda, Panginoon. Salamat po sa sakripisyo ni Ma'am Meg at ni Sir Ram para po sa bawat isa sa amin. Panginoon, salamat po sa lahat at ibinibigay po namin lahat yung mga concern namin sa inyo. Sa pangalan ni Jesus, ito po ang mga aming dalangin. Amen.
Amen. Again, please go back to all the videos that we have on YouTube. Marami po tayong videos sa YouTube, especially if this is the first time that you're watching us. There are so many videos on YouTube, over 300 videos na meron tayo sa YouTube. So habang wala pa po tayong review, wala pa po tayong live stream, balikan niyo po lahat ng ating videos. And of course, we will see you again next weekend. This has been Coach Mek of Gurong Pinoy, and I leave you the saying, malit man nabuti ng mga kaalaman, ang dulo nito ay malaking kaginawaan. Maraming salamat, and please do stay safe mga